Doing this again.
Why does sound like a little girl?
What is it?
What are you breaking? Milk jugs? They
Right.
kind of
The last game, you had asked me what your pet peeves were, and I dropped the ball.
Yep.
Couldn't think
Sheer
of any.
failure.
So I made a list. Okay. Alright.
What are
Number.
my pet peeves? And I get to decide if these are my actual pet peeves or if this is just like saying something
Okay.
to criticize me.
Okay. That's fair. But I didn't try to criticize you any of these because I'm not like that. Alright, you ready? Hey, there was a gold Skatool in there.
There was? There is. My job is literally to ensure that you proper
Grammar.
tense. Not really proper grammar, but like proper tense.
Gotcha. Alright, you
That's
ready?
how we identify ESLs. Is like, especially the higher ones, is their ability to use proper tense. But yes, they're my.
Pet peeve number 1 of yours.
Yeah.
Starbucks baristas.
Oh, they're so gross and flirtatious. But is that a pet peeve?
It's one of yours, it feels like.
Okay, I don't know if it counts as a pet peeve, but it's definitely something I don't. What? Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to pause first.
Okay.
I want to look up the definition of a pet peeve.
Oh, you gotta come back at night. I should go get the sun song. Right.
Okay, something that a particular person finds especially annoying.
Right, don't
Okay.
you think that qualifies?
Yes.
Okay.
Because even the male ones are flirtatious. Like, they're all flirtatious.
Number 2. When rules are given and contradicted without explaining what made the situation exceptional.
I just don't like contract. Is that a pet peeve? Or
Are
is
you
that
gonna
just something I
ask if
can't...
every last one of these are a pet peeve?
Yeah.
I think I found a new pet peeve
Of
of
yours?
mine.
Okay. No, okay, so that's what I actually mean. Because is it a pet peeve, like I'm annoyed and I'm mad, or I just like can't mentally process it?
I have no idea.
It's one of the two. I feel like it's more on the I can't mentally process when there's, what are you, oh. Like, why are you blowing up the
remembered that
ground?
there were certain
I thought you were a little bit special. Ooh. Okay, but I feel like I just can't mentally process it because I'm a rule follower. So, like, when rules contradict, I don't know what I can do. Like, I cannot go farther.
I'm not gonna be able to get
But I
this
don't know.
right now.
Maybe it is.
I won't be able to get that.
Is it gonna kill you eventually?
Well, no.
Oh, well then, who cares?
I gotta
It's not
get
gonna kill you. It's not worth it.
missing an item.
Ooh,
Okay.
I almost.
Well, we gotta note that place is place on your let's go to okay. Number 3. I'll wait for you to get back over here. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that sun song. There's the angry father disappointed in his doofus sons. Alright,
Is that his doofus son running around?
yeah.
I would be disappointed
But-
if that was my kid too.
But last time I pointed it out, you didn't like that I was called. Oh, there's another doofus. That one.
Oh, that hair.
What I'm realizing is that it really depends on the day that I point things out to you, because the other day you made me feel bad for making fun of it, and today you're like, oh, gross. He's
I
disgusting.
love making you.
Right.
Ooh, we're in a graveyard. Don't step on anyone's.
Well, I have a feeling we're definitely gonna be stepping on some graves.
Okay. What's another? How long is your list?
Listen,
Charles, this looks so bad.
it's not bad. Some people just have more than others. I think I need to play.
You, You have to play a song to a dead person to come alive? This didn't scare you, but Winnie the Pooh did? You have some weird things that scare you.
Listen,
like this whole
the
scene,
search for Christopher Robin
it's pouring rain.
was built different.
You're in a graveyard. You're playing music.
I think they hired on some different artists and different writers for the
This
search
isn't
for
scary.
The search for Christopher Robin was
This
terrifying.
isn't at all making you want to poop your pants. Not even it blew up. How are you alive? That's not how that works. You would be dead.
Not necessarily.
Necessarily my butt. You know for a fact that shrapnel would have killed you. You were a child.
Whenever I give you that look.
Oh, I don't understand. This is what should have scared you. Oh, Charles, there's a literal skull and a bunch of other like.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I can see it.
No, don't even with me because you do this all the. You did it to me today. I literally.
I'm learning.
Haven shows you her date. That's this guy on the dating profile, and you kept re-showing me the pictures. And now I keep telling you things that you see, and you're over here like, yeah, I see it.
Right.
Okay, what's my next pet peeve?
I'm learning some of my pet peeves right now. I'll tell you that much.
Shut up.
Okay.
Really not that bad of a wife guy. Actually.
When someone self-diagnoses themselves as OCD, ADHD, autistic, etc.
You should not self-diagnose, period. Why? You don't self-diagnose a tumor. You don't self-diagnose a broken leg. You're pretty sure you have a broken leg, but guess what? Where do you go? You go to the doctor to confirm it's broken. You can have a good idea or a thought that you might have some mental disorders. Nothing wrong with that.
So at least,
or some neurodivergency.
At least one thing for certain I got right as a pet peeve.
That is an absolute pet peeve. Yes, I will 100% take that, and I will take that to my grave because no one should ever mentally self-diagnose because inevitably
We're never gonna get through this list.
No, because I need to discuss this problem because it is a problem. When you self-diagnose mental disorders, oftentimes it's fake self-diagnosis. Like some people will be like,
I did not like this part. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
I can understand. It's probably reeks. It looks like sewage.
It's scary.
It's probably all the like liquid guts from the dead people, just like spewing in a pool. Just like all their liquids.
You're making it way more
bodily fluid
You're
boiling. Okay.
Alright, you ready
but
for...
no, I'm not done talking. I'm still on my rant. Okay. When people quote unquote self-diagnose, oftentimes what I mean by that is somebody who says, oh, this is just my OCD coming out. When they straighten something that's crooked. Or they put things in a specific order. And I hate that.
Mm-hmm. Because
it first of all dilutes what OCD truly means and the battle that people who actually are diagnosed with OCD suffer. There's other terms you can use. You can use perfectionism. That's not a diagnosis. Or, you don't need to use something like OCD. That is an obsessive compulsive disorder. It's not something that just comes out. It's not something that everybody has. Because people self-diagnosed me. I didn't do it to myself. Other people diagnosed me with OCD because I color-coded things. I had everything in a particular order. I was extremely organized at a very young age because I had anxiety. OCD can be a form of anxiety, but that's like an offshoot on its own.
If someone says, like, sorry, I'm OCD, and you don't really know them that well, do you assume that they're self-diagnosing, or do you assume that they could have OCD?
I would say it depends on the situation.
You just answered my question.
No, but I won't correct them. But it does depend on the situation. Like if the person is literally just being like, oh, I'm OCD, and then straightens a picture. Mm. No, but if they say, oh, I'm OCD, and then they repeatedly move the light switch
that's
10 times.
That's creepy. I don't care you.
Oh.
That's really creepy.
But somehow you were okay playing this and couldn't walk. First of all, you're not supposed to walk on graves, by the or move them. You're breaking all kinds of protocol. Don't go in.
It's fine.
I don't understand how graves work. Hopefully nobody does this to your dead body. But if somebody's like flipping a switch, say 7 times, right?
Okay.
And they say, I'm sorry, I'm OCD, then yes, they have to do that or they literally will have a panic attack. So no, I'm not going to be critical, and I know they're not self-diagnosing, but someone goes, everybody wants the picture frame to be straight. You're a detailed-oriented perfectionist.
But if someone was OCD, they technically could still want the picture frame to be straight and say, sorry, I'm OCD. Like, all I'm getting at is that, like, it's hard to know.
It's not really like that. OCD is compulsive disorders, such as, like, repetitively needing to do something or avoiding something to a fault. Not like a fault sounds messed up, but, like, to the point where it does disrupt your normal living. Like germs, right? You're avoiding germs to a point that it disrupts your you're not learning. I'm sorry, I'm so used to being in teaching. Disrupts your life and interrupts what the world considers a normal life.
I gotcha.
So it's more than just wanting a picture frame. There are some who probably do, but that for them, that picture frame being straight means so much more than just pleasing to the eye. Yeah. Anyway, you can move on. That is definitely my number 1 pet peeve.
Your number 1? I
would say for sure. I mean, maybe you're going to give me one that's even bigger, but I can't think of it.
Well, I've got a list, so let's work our way through these. When I drive your car and I don't put your seat back. Surprising. Okay, next one.
I think that bothered you more.
No. The next one is people from Texas who brag about the Alamo or another part of Texas history.
Okay. I don't think it's a pet peeve because I don't think it's like annoying. I think it's just stupid because y'all lost the Alamo and it doesn't make sense to me. Right. Y'all can brag about whatever you want, but to just come on, let's brag about something you're good at, right? Like brag about being the second biggest state. If they ever decide to cut Alaska in half, y'all be the 3rd biggest state.
Yeah, that's really not necessary. All right, moving on. People who ask if a woman is pregnant.
I guess that's
It's definitely a pet peeve of yours.
Yeah, I guess. I just see it in my head. I don't feel like it's a pet peeve. I feel like it's just staring to people should just have better social etiquette. But yeah, I kind of feel it's a pet peeve. I find it annoying and rude.
Right.
I feel like that's with a lot of things. That you just don't. If the woman hasn't announced she's pregnant, it's none of your business. That's all bodily stuff.
Okay. A bossy person giving unsolicited advice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No one wants you.
Oh my.
Millie, no. That is not a toy.
How do you Okay, the next one. People who interrupt you mid-sentence.
Yeah, but I think that makes sense. There's a good question. Is it considered a pet peeve if it's an average thing that annoys a person? Such as being, like, cut off on the road.
A pet peeve is a pet peeve no matter how many people.
What are you doing, Millie?
It annoys.
Millie, come.
At least I think.
Yes, Millie, good girl.
People who like to chat during movies.
I wanted to literally kill you with the movie.
Yeah, okay.
But I zoned you 2 out. Yes.
Next.
No. A movie is to be watched.
Next question.
No, because we differ on this and it drives me insane. I appreciate though, okay, I really appreciate that you understand me and it doesn't bother you anymore and that you're very kind when watching a movie.
Oh, is that what you think?
However, I don't know what you were thinking today because I was invested, right? Full on invested. I'm pretty sure you and Haven were having a full on conversation through the whole movie. I don't really know, but I was focused.
Right.
Don't mess a movie or TV show. Like, don't mess with me when I'm watching. New or rewatching.
All right.
I'm not a reader. I'm a watcher.
The next one is being late. Okay. I figured that one would be one.
I learned that from my...
Number 11, one-uppers.
You know what's worse is one-uppers who one-up you in the way of, like, my life is worse.
Oh.
I can't stand those people. Because, like, you go to a friend, right? And you're like, oh.
I haven't saved the one.
I'm not even paying attention to you.
Oh my, I've only found 9.
Yeah, that's sad. How many do you need?
Well, as you find, like, certain denominations, like, if it's 10, 20, it's probably 10, 20, 40, I don't know. To be honest, I can't remember. Oh, this guy looks so sad.
Oh.
People are disgusted. My own father and mother are disgusted. You must be disgusted.
Disgusting, not disgusted.
Oh.
He thinks people are disgusting.
Oh. Gotcha.
I think you were just assuming he was sad, so you were reading it as if he were sad.
He does look sad.
He's sad because he doesn't like people.
Oh, that's a good reason to be sad.
Don't get near him. He don't like you. He probably's like, you're disgusting.
I can't get that.
Okay,
can I get that rupee?
But you go to, so the one-upper thing, you go to a friend, right? Let's just say I was complaining about Millie because we got a puppy, right? And we've had her a week and she's still in the process of being potty trained. She's supposed to be a genius of a dog. So you know it's almost like she's choosing not to. And so you go like to a friend and you're complaining and they're like, oh yeah, my dog, he's in the house all the time. And they're potty trained. So, and I have to be the one to clean. And they're like, but my dog died a year ago. And like, they just like one up you in the worst. Like, I have my life is not their life is better. Those ones are almost more annoying because the people who want their life better, okay, whatever. But when you want to go to a friend and just vent and then you can't because they're one upping that their life is worse, you just want to be like, okay, bye.
I only have 2 more.
Okay, this is a lot. You have a number too.
Yeah.
What is the number?
Round number 12.
Oh my, I'm a bad person.
Clapping at the end of a movie at the theater.
I said something.
You have said things with your face about it. When people clapped at the end of, like, Marvel movies, you had some things to say with your face.
Okay, I didn't never think of that. I don't really know if I have an opinion on it outside of the situation. So maybe it is. I'd have to go watch another movie and people clap at it.
Alright.
What's the next one?
The last one, number 13. The comment, you look tired.
It's so rude. Because half the time it's only when a girl's not wearing makeup or her eyes are baggy. Guess what? I'm always tired. Called PCOS, man.
This girl is always asleep.
That's my life. I'm always asleep.
I'm gonna make a save state.
Why are you saving?
That way that
do you feel like you're gonna die and be a loser?
Yeah,
because that would be great.
I feel like I'm in.
Hey, don't wake her up. You don't know her life. You don't know what she does in the night. She might be.
This is a business.
I stopped myself.
This is a business. You want to
business or not?
Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until you've paid to play. What?
Why are so many of them so secretive? It's kind of weird. Okay.
Oh, here's the prize. Bombs. I don't want to play.
That's it. It's a pretty big one, though. Okay, I'm gonna watch this and watch you finish, because it's always fun.
All this for bombs.
Is it paper airplanes? Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
Ew, oh honey.
What are you...
Taste that.
Your second attempt! Oh, yeah, it doesn't count.
Dude, that is a fat chicken.
It's not a fat chicken, it's a big chicken. And then there's a baby chicken.
So what's the difference?
Do not blow up the baby chicken. Please blow up the fat chicken.